Double trouble for drivers in Berks County. 2 violent crashes on the same stretch of the West Shore bypass kept rescue crews moving and brought other drivers to a stop. Good evening once again. I'm Rob Vaughn. Wendy Davis is off tonight. Those crashes prompted police to ask drivers to avoid the bypass at all costs. Late this morning, a man was thrown from his minivan near the Interstate 176 interchange in Cumru Township. He ended up in the westbound lanes, but his minivan went over the concrete median and landed, as you can see, on its roof in the eastbound lanes. The minivan and 2 other vehicles collided. This was just after 11 o'clock. The man was rushed to the trauma center at Reading Hospital with serious injuries. Another driver involved in this was also hurt. That crash in the westbound lanes happened right in front of police officers who were still investigating the first accident in the eastbound lanes. Police say a car rolled over several times before landing on its roof at around 7:30 this morning. This also happened near Interstate 176 in Cumru Township. The driver here remains in critical condition. With back-to-back accidents on 422, drivers were at a standstill and detours through Reading were not much better. WFMZ's Pam Cunningham is live near the bypass with the latest for us tonight. Pam?
Well, Rob, about a half hour ago, crews were called out again on 422 in the eastbound lanes near Reading. Now, here in Exeter Township, we're not noticing any real backup because of it, but this is how people dealt with the mess earlier.
When you know you're not moving for a while, the median can become your seat.
I wasn't expecting it, so.
Of course, people were curious about why they were stuck, and if they were close, they could see why. But 2 miles away, there was no explanation.
I was surprised. Is there an accident or something?
If you're on a schedule, you don't want to see any delay.
It's not a good thing, but I'm not usually late, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I'm not really on a time frame, so it's kind of a good time to get stuck in traffic. I don't really have anywhere to be right now.
Many drivers sat in their cars and waited it out.
I thought it'd be clear by now. I should have gone the other way.
And others shared stories at the Queen City Family Restaurant, where breakfast came a little later than usual.
It took me 45 minutes to get here when it normally only takes me 10.
I almost got out of the car and went to the bathroom on 422. We waited about 35 minutes from the Penn Street exit to Lancaster Avenue, which usually takes about 5 minutes to get to.
I actually put down my seat and kind of tried to take a nap.
But those people behind the wheel with a place to be relied on side streets.
I know the area pretty well, so I should go and get around.
People cut through the city and took Perkiomen Avenue, but Lancaster Avenue was overwhelmed.
My God, there are going to be tens of thousands of cars parked all the way around Berks County here trying to get through.
Now, for 7 hours this morning, the eastbound lanes on 422 were closed, and for 3.5 hours, the westbound lanes were closed. Reporting live in Exeter Township along 422, Pam Cunningham, 69 News.
See more video of today's crashes on the West Shore bypass, including these aerials, at our website, WFMZ.com. 69 News viewers are weighing in on the traffic situation on our Facebook page. In tonight's Your Take segment, Kathy has sounded off about the first crash. She wrote this: "It was a mess. Thank goodness I didn't have to get on the bypass. Lancaster Avenue was bad enough." And Michael wrote, "I used to run that stretch of roadway every day for 5 years, and that stretch from Penn to Interstate 176 was the scariest part of my 45-minute commute. Short merged lanes, narrow shoulders, drivers who drive too fast, etc. Bad road." If you'd like to weigh in on this story, go to our our Facebook page or email your thoughts to yourtake@WFMZ.com. And this video just into our newsroom, it's that most recent crash on the bypass, the one Pam mentioned just a few moments ago. 2 cars collided in Reading, and a minivan, as you can see here, has ended up on its side. Crews worked to free at least one person from the vehicle that's on its side. Initial reports indicate the injuries here are not serious. Good thing.